St. John's River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Jacksonville Jaguars. On the Eagles sideline, there is their head coach. His team ready to get back at it following their early season bye. Then on the other side, you've got the Jaguars head coach, Liam Cohen. This guy's come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. He'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
You look back on the game prior to the bye week, Mike, and I think that win is critical. Nobody wants to go into the bye week off of a loss. It just changes the energy in the building. Everyone starts questioning everything you're doing. You go on a win. Everyone takes a deep breath. You're very honest about what you need to continue to improve on coming out of the bye, and we'll find out in this one whether they made those corrections.
At the 23-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Jeanty. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for an Eagles first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And an Eagle first down.
They'll run, and this is Quinshon Judkins. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
It's a big number 3.
From the 43, here's second down and 7. Run right up the gut with Jeanty. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Keyshawn Nixon there for the tackle. He'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now, faking the give. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the lines of game, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down.
Eagles first down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Eagles.
Here's Jeanty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Once again, it's Jeanty. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
The tackle by Arnold Evakadi. 5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Javon Hargrave. He's in there to drop off. And it leads to 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even field. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive. That was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Harris.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
The Eagles offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been doing it through the air and on the ground this first month of the season, currently leading the NFL in rush yards by a quarterback. They'll run with Genty. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Open man is Horton. It's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Philadelphia.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Let's go.
Now, Genty. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got room at the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for an Eagles first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And an Eagle first down.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to...
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They had that pick on the opening drive that led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. First and 10. And that's good run support on the end. Nice tackle out wide. It'll hold them to a gain of 2.
It's second and 8.
Now, a second down throw for next. Open man, Demario Douglas. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. We are through 1. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. The Jaguars with the ball. Quarter number 2 begins. As they've got it with first and 10. And he will score. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Jaguars will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. Remember, he had a touchdown on the ground earlier, something he's been able to do frequently this season, as you see where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks in rushing TDs. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Keyshawn Nixon there for the tackle.
It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Genty. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Philadelphia.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Philadelphia.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Misconnect trying to get it to Quinshon Judkins out of the backfield. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Genty. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd down and 9. He'll look to throw. Pushed out to his left. Down the field. It falls incomplete. Colston Loveland was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Little on for the field goal. A 58-yard attempt.
Little's kick is good. And the Eagles will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field.
The Jags offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Moore going in motion. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, here's Nick. Out of the pressure, too much, and he goes down. And that Pratt gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Douglas in motion. Working out of the gun. It's Nick. And this is going to be incomplete. And it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Eagles offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. 1 first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Gain of 14. And an Eagle 1st down.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 5. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there.
Papa?
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Genty. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Change a little bit big.
Second down, they need 7. The run right here, and it's Genty. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Taken down at the 11-yard line.
Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. That's out wide to Judkins. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's 4th down.
Cam Little for this field goal attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Here's Mix to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
It's a loss of 3. Brings up 2nd.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
¿Qué pasa?
Throwing. Mix. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
Mix from the gun on 3rd down. He's got Douglas going deep. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. The Eagles offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Genty. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll look to throw. That's taken in by Horton. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Big-time play for Philly. 31 yards.
First down. A gain of 31 yards. First down, Eagles.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A run. Genty. Open space to the 35. he will score! Ashton Genty, touchdown Philadelphia. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
What'd you get for lunch? No, just like the kids. What'd you get for?
Still time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Jaquan Jackson on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
You like it a lot.
No, the kids got the taco that you put in the sauce. And you dip in the
To throw is Nix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Nix going to throw it here off under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
At the 36-yard line.
Throwing is Nix. Has completed to Douglas. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
3rd and 2.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. And that is incomplete. John Smith, the tight end, man he was looking for there. And it's going to be 4th down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He works free, right side. Inside the 40. Inside the 10. And he is gone. 94 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Wow, one of those breathtaking plays, taking it the distance, going coast to coast. A long run pays off with a touchdown.
And Mike, what looks like a simple handoff, just trying to pick up some yards and get themselves out of the shadow of their own goalpost. He got through the initial wave, and he is gone. He takes it the length of the field for 6.
Halftime coming up. Let's go downstate. And Scott Hansen has the EA Sports Halftime Report. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. This will be returned from the 6. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Jaguars offense and running back Bijan Robinson headed back onto the field. And he continues to be a thorn in the side of defenses trying to stop him. Currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. Back to throw is Nix. And one taken in by Douglas. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
That's good for the Jaguars.
Now Nix going to look to throw. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down. Trying the left side. Here's Robinson. He'll manage only a couple. Jacob Harris in there for the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for it.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
He'll step up and run this. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Back to throw.
46-yard line.
Open man is Horton. He's got it. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7.
That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
He'll step up and run, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He'll get 10 there on the keeper, and that's going to be good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Now this time he'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Horton. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down. He'll drop the throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, He's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The Jaguars offense ready for this next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
They'll throw. It's Nix. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Mason Graham, his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Number 5 for him on the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And it winds up a very solid return as he gets it up past the 30. The Eagles offense and Ashton Genty heading back out onto the field here. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the top of the conversation in that locker room at halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. Back to throw here to begin the drop. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Forced out wide. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end. Second and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st and 10.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. To the air one more time. Looking to set up the screen, but that one was snuffed out. Knocked it away. Good play. It's incomplete. Rasul Douglas there to break that one up. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Touchdown, Eagles. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles will add one more onto their big lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Jags offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Will try to establish some tempo Start this one with 1st and 10. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
He was covered by Travis Hunter.
Oh, my son! Ready! From the shotgun, here's Nix. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Mason Graham. He gets in yet again. That's now 3 sacks for him in this one. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first 4 yards. It'll bring up 4th down. Ready? On 4th down, here's Nix. He's got Douglas going deep. And the Eagles are going to get it back here just past the 35. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game.
18 Cardinal.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Finding room at midfield. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. 32 yards.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take it.
That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Corey Horton. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Little on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles add on to their already sizable lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. Out wide, that's Robinson. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
And this completion certainly won't be changed the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Oh, my set! Throw it. Nix. Quick throw, taken in. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Slayton is the man in motion. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. It's a pickup of 13 yards. That's good for a Jaguar 1st down.
And the Jaguars 1st down.
To throw is Nix. Open man is Smith. He's got him. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Eagles 30.
Now a 2nd down throw for Nix. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Ready? 180. A first down throw for Nix. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. 2nd and 11.
At the 31-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. Catch made there. That's Smith. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
No, cómete el huevito. Okay, entonces no pasa.
Back to throw is Nix. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire.
Huevito primero.
Mason Graham. He has been a one-man wrecking
No, eso ya era feo.
crew.
Siéntese, váyase. No. No se pone así. Eso es feo. Eso que se dice feo. Now it's 8.
Final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. The Eagles offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has got to be at its wit's end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays.
Sí, estabas mintiendo.
Run right up the gut with Genchi. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. He dropped for the loss of a yard.
Se toma huevito.
At the 34-yard line.
Let's go.
On 2nd down, it's Judkins. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. 3rd, they need 8. Here's Genchi. Now whistles and timeout. Go figure. Not sure the point of this. We can stop it. 4 seconds left in the game. Once again, it's Genchi. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter.
Agárrate,
So
siéntate.
it's a win here
Siéntate
for
bien.
the visiting Eagles.
Te va a caer.
And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory.
Well, thanks for watching, everybody.